And to all a good hi. Though I am continuing to be under the weather. I am so under the weather. What is it? The Marianas Trench? The deepest place on Earth? I don't know what bit I'm going for here. Hi. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah. Not, feeling the spiciest, but figure just sitting around, getting grumpy at the long dark wouldn't be as nearly good of a use of our time compared to, you know, doing a stream. What were we doing last time? Ah, yes. Yes, please, tell me more. I see. Yeah, I guess my theory holds water then, that fish that are named instead of just fish sells for more in general. Can I help you? Yeah, so I found I didn't get the advancement for fixing the oven, despite, you know, I did fix it. This game's trying to hold me down. Don't hold me down, Awooga. Awooga, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. Ah! Don't yell at me, I will cry. At some point, we probably should get those installed, but having to shut off everything is a bit irksome. Wait, where do we plug the, remote control into? Does it matter which one? Billy, you're a licensed engineer. You know what's up, right? Let's see what the level 1 sounds like. Sounds like bullshit. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like I had a weird compulsion to try playing The Long Dark again. And meh. I just don't know what it is. I think it's just mainly that it's one of those survival games that make sure you take a long time to get anything done. Primarily in just getting around the map. So I think the fun question might be if modules line up to the specific, specific parts of each console, but if that's the case, I don't know where the where the remote keyboard plugs in. Going out of range right when I go on the radar controls. I see how it is. I should probably be happy that they have it so that the curvers don't have pathfinding logic enough that they can start working the keypad door. Considering how much we're cruising, I think after the next 1 or 2 paydays, we'll see about going up to level 3. That's Spanish for 5. Oh, so yeah, I'm guessing... Seems like my thinking was right. They don't automatically send you dry boxes any longer. You know what? I'll make 2 sets of bays, and then the rest of the MREs will sell. Oh, not enough space. Look at me, I'm Dr. Kell. I skip leg day every day. I didn't take the case bottom, did I? Nope. Shut up. Work. Something need pooing? Wait, what the? It's basically math with only 1s and 0s. Huh? I don't completely understand. I have no idea why the bloody keyboard is so weird in this game. Okay. Dr. Kell is going to grow up into such a strapping young goth. Now, I would do a strap-on joke, but that feels a little too easy. Hi, Bill. You're doing terrific.
Yeah.
Huh? There we go. Again, like, pressing E to grab something, just sometimes, like, it'll do the prompt, it'll do the whooshy whoosh, but it won't actually take the thing. You quit your job. Is that, considering context, a good thing for you, or not so much? Oh, look at that. The ATV didn't fucking blow up again. Great thing, now I just have to figure out how to get another one. Well, I am looking to hire some mods. Yeah, with what income of mine? Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, it definitely seems like signal quality and whatnot is definitely contributing to a higher payout. You love to see it. What the hell, let's, right. Come on, Billy. We're gonna do some adventuring while drone friend comes in. So if you don't mind me asking, Beebs, did you quit because of... If you don't mind me asking, was it just, I'm mad as hell and I won't take it anymore, or... like something you had to do? Yep. Those two are still chilling. A little bit of everything. I know the feel. What are you doing, Mother? Don't ask. Because, see, the fun question is... where precisely is the hitbox? See, y'all, I once was stuck in a raid in Final Fantasy XIV that almost took the whole time limit to get through because the bloody B team were an absolute bunch of salty dinguses who were too busy yelling at each other, and they kept wiping, and then we'd all wipe. So I'm very stubborn, and I'm going to see this through, much like I saw at that raid, and I died 4 years in the process. Like, that looks bang on the model, right? It's always like I'm just grappling onto the ground. Yeah, I'd like to see you do any better, Billy. Staring at me, smiling like a shitter from ear to ear. Okay, I'm starting to get agitated now. Interview set up for tomorrow's in the middle of my shift. Don't want to go to work again this week. Yeah. That's all understandable. The card is bugged in 0. Oh, good. Lovely weather we're having. No. I need to go take care of something, so we're not gonna go for a full BRB, but, yeah, it might be anywhere from, yeah, it might be anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. So, I'm gonna throw on a brief ad break and some tunes, and I will, be back here shortly. I return. So the keycard's bugged. So what's the intended way to get it then? Or I guess unintended way, considering it's not fetchable. Now, we've been over this. This isn't how you ride the ATV. Much better. You know, usually with weather like this, I'd wait for longer until going out, because I would be nervous. However, I'm in one of those I will likely throw hands with the first demon I see. Hmm. You'd think they'd be setting up shop by now. Don't mind my driving. Alright. I can only be frightened of this for so long. I'm going to preemptively lower my volume a little. Hmm. They don't know I have my emotional support crowbar here. Idle and preserve me. Hmm. Yeah, how's it going? Well, I guess my theory was wrong. But We can go back and combine these. So wait, I'm confused. If it's only half hooks in there, how would you, like, how'd you get out? Like, if you accidentally saved or, the auto... Oh, I suppose you could use the debug teleport. Oh, God. Oh, I remember, back in the first playthrough, there was, like, some kind of speck out here in the wild blue yonder. We tried investigating, but that never went anywhere. I'm starting to think that was a bug more than anything else. Look, we're gonna find treasure, and we're gonna buy our way to retirement. There's nothing out here, really. Oh, spoke too soon. So it's not treasure. So, once again, considering that anyone involved with the development will never find these streams, I do want to talk about kind of a spooky nightmare I had about the game last night. So what happened was that I was doing another stream of this, and I was doing my usual bit of, like, well, talking to Billy, since A, it's top-notch comedy, and B, it helps me relax a bit. Except as I was talking to her, I was starting to hear responses to what I was saying. And eventually, I discovered it wasn't from a suspect, like, speaker somewhere in the base that had, like, canned responses talking to me. It was actually Billy who was talking, like, her mouth and everything moving. And she started questioning why I wasn't responding anymore when I realized it was her. And, yeah. Do you explode? No. Like, in the dream, I was really freaked out by it because it felt like she was responding directly to what I was saying. Ah, this old chestnut. Kyle! Yes, I know it's not treasure. You don't have to look at me like that. But going back to that dream, if that did happen, though, it would be a combination of kind of delightful, but also very unnerving. And kind of lame as well, because it would probably use like an AI speech-to-text tool to hear what's being said and form... and then formulates a response. Well, no, I'm thinking of something else. Basically what I'm saying, the lame thing would effectively use like a chatbot style thing, instead of like a smart AI that recognizes the words and inflections and etc. We are going to be rotten for spare hooks before long. Well, food can be a kind of treasure, depending on your outlook. It's a kind of magic. Chowday. Nice! Tony Hawk trick sound effect goes here. Trying to think if there's any other way we can get the bunker door open. Because I think I already tried wailing on it with a crowbar. Has this pipe always been here? Hmm. It's a little strange. How to console it open. Well, I want to go with my idea from last stream where I don't know how I lost it, but find another stick, combine it with a rock to make the caveman hammer, and then unga bunga my way in. First of all, though, Dr. Kell is eepy. Hello. That was a fun noise. Apparently I did not queue up another signal before I left. Oh. Whatever will I do, we're so behind on potential signals. Oh gosh. You can tell it'll be a fun one when it's very spicy to grab the frequency. I say fun in quotation marks. Why are there, a pair of eyes drawn in the vending machine? You know what? I'm not going to ask questions I do not want anything to do with when it comes to the answer. So I won't. Um... God damn it. Bloody wine got spilled. So, it's not a canned food, it's a food can. Why is there a difference in terms of why I can't open it? Is it because it's rusted? So if anybody wants to be an absolute star of a sausage, and check from I think it was 2 streams ago as to what I did with the stick I found. Also, yes, I said star of a sausage. Don't make it weird. Because now I'm starting to wonder if I even took the stick with me. Hi, I'm Stick With Me. You might recognize me from films such as Glue, Nature's Best Friend, and Don't Lick That Duct Tape. Did anyone just hear like a low thrum? Or was that outside my place? Oh, that's part of the model. Also, Beebs, if you're still here, if you do me a solid, if you check in the vending machine by the entrance, are there painted on eyes in that one too? On the, I think it's the second from the top shelf. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this fog is, not normal. It's also raining indoors again. Honestly, if a base that can has access to top-of-the-line satellites for the sake of space readings, and we can't even put affordable roofing. Gosh darn. There's definitely something at the start of that. I can't imagine any... Wow, good visibility. Nope, he's seeing you. Ah! Or not. I've been playing so much of The Long Dark that I keep trying to do left click as interact slash confirm. Now, something I've been thinking about is, considering that we need to shut off everything on the breaker in order to install the physical modules. And then that means we have to turn all the lights back on manually. You know what? I'm not going to finish that thought because you can probably suss out what I'm implying. Can't put my finger on it. But something feels wrong right now. Luckily, some indoor fishing will help me relax. Starting with an empty can, you love to see it. Oh, there's no bait on the line. Oh, Charisse. How do you lose bait to a tin can? Don't just say skill issue, because I imagine it happens to everybody else. If it is just me, Dr. Nose can suck lemons. A blue head. I wonder why it has that name. Reckon that'll sell for 25 or 50 bucks. Good. I wonder if there's secretly like a fishing skill we're increasing over time. Would be kind of amusing if it's found out that there's like some RPG mechanics lurking in the background. Ooh, that's a big one. Fish! So I lose my bait to a tin can, but not an actual shower fish. Okay. Eventually the arrivals are gonna land and be like, bro, what are you doing? For heaven's sakes. You know, speaking of mechanics lurking in the background, I had an amusing thought of if they have like a cabin fever hidden meter running in the background, where if you just stay indoors for multiple days straight, Kel can start going batty. Which would be a problem during Bad Sun, I imagine. Hey, look, chat, I got wood. Get it in here! Holy Moses! Wow. I caught a big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a Casas imparib. I don't think that's pronounced cacas, because that would be silly. Casas imparibile. Is that a fish, or did I just reel in a monster? I'm not referring to the one in my pants. I'm now very worried about walking past that vending machine. Kind of tempted to just to sell the microwave, considering it's, I was going to say, how am I drinking from an empty wine bottle, but that one's not empty. Realize we can probably do some decorating up here, too. Yes, 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 yes. Just checking to make sure I have the mittens equipped. Again, it's always hard to tell when something's haunted or it's just the physics engine having a problem. Yeah, I'm still baffled why I didn't get that advancement. I want my 50 free dollars, Dr. Knows. Do not deny me. I'm internet famous to 2 people. I will ruin you. Yeah. Another lovely bit of food. I wonder if we can retouch the panes along the walls. I hear something at the end there. Gang, I think we're in trouble. I'm boned? I'm about to fucking become bones in a second. Billy, to the recon desk. At some point, I'm gonna hear the whoopish of Bebop's grapple arm reaching out for me. It's funny that it's been such a bad week. I was about to say, it's funny that since it's been a bad week, I can feel my heart thumping from the tension, but I'm not scared per se. And then Billy with the comedy timing of the century. My mind's telling me no. I know we have the remote drone, but if I have to pilot it using the the blasted sliders, I will go nuts within 2 minutes. We'll see if we can't spot anything on her camera. Excuse me, what signal were you flagging there? Oh, I didn't think so. I was gonna say, if the rocket pigs have shown up far earlier than they're meant to, oh man. I'm gonna be so upset. Graceful enough to go across the log. Impressive. I thought about a kind of funny joke where I would make a channel point redeem that said, go for a night drive, where I had to spend it... excuse me. At least 20 minutes outside, either on foot or driving around. Except if anybody redeemed it, I would just... I would just completely sandbag it for as long as possible. Personally, I wouldn't strap a camera to Bill Clinton for fear of what I'd see, but to each their own. Well, that's why this is not Bill Clinton, it's Billy Clints. Legally distinct. Thank you. You know what? Sod it. Okay, well that's Woodland Friend. That's not anything new. See of all the lovely friends you could be meeting and seeing if you did story mode, Bebo. uh, I am not certain which is the drone now. fuck it. Oh, that's very easy advice for that, Bebo. Don't worry about it. So I'm going to conclude that I just cannot see them. Apparently there is one directly in front of us. No. Whatever it is, it can fucking stay out there for all I care. Not my dog, not my problem. Oh, by the way, well, first, yeah, I mean, I imagine the interview will go fine, because you're much better at the speaky words. But I was going to say, June, you're very smart and right about everything. What is a Casas imparabile? Is that a fish, or do I now have an eldritch being living in my back pocket? And that's all she wrote for this one. I've literally never heard of either of those words. That's a slight worry. You know what? Come on, Billy. Oh. I thought I would be brave and go for a poke around, but I can start to feel panic settling in. Ooh, yeah, that's some honest-to-goodness tension in my chest. Oh, fuck. Oh, just need a second. Local streamer dies of heart failure because thought they were gonna be a cool dude. Just stop freaking out. There's nothing happening. My beats per minute can chill any minute now. Don't ever let me do that again. They've all pissed off except for one. I forgot to bring the containers. Yeah, let's not kill our battery light, huh? Nah. Hello? Well, it's not a special fish, because it's sold for the same as the other named fish. What was I actually thinking going out to look into that? Like, I feel partially weak from how tensed up I was. Time for a big sip. Mmm. That was a good sip. Hey, Bebo, I thought of a new incentive you could do for your extra life marathon, or streams, excuse me, is when you're doing Voices of the Void, if you reach a new goal threshold, you turn on story mode and you investigate everything that happens at nighttime. Boop. I mean, you got one, obviously. Being a pro Deadlock player. With me. Your page. Oh, speaking of, I was doing another, some more co-op games, because I was tinkering around with a new McGinnis build I was working on. And, who was it? Yeah, I was laning with Graves. And there were 2 points where her healing AoE bushes. And the healing right I picked up rescued her from being taken out on 2 different occasions. Two things. You saw something fall, and why is the drone here again? Hello, mannequins, my old friends. It sucks to be with you again. God damn it. Still doesn't explain why the drone is here again, so... Oh! It's the delivery from friends. Ha! We can still shove them into the drone. Hey, Max and I stashed some of your favorite sushi rolls on the D-drone behind that old Connard's back. Not cheap boof either. You better appreciate it. So, keep at it, and good luck, I guess, Mon Chéri, Anara, and Maxine. Aww. One must imagine Dr. Kell happy.
Meow. Meow.
Oh, right. We still need to find a stick so we can make a hammer to try and bash the door open. Ah. The haunted mannequins only go for 1 point. Very good. I thought I was going to be on to a great money-making scheme. I'm hoping we get a little more, character stuff as we go along. Because I think that's the only package you ever got from Inara and Maxine in 0.8. Yes? Alright. Come along, Billy. Yeah, that tire's about to go. I haven't found out if we can repair tires. Though, let me actually craft one. Just so we don't lose the one there for emergency porpoises. Nice. Okay. What can we investigate at the I suppose we can drive around and see if we can find any traces as to whatever was going on last night. Oh, also, something I'd like to do... That would have been funny to see you navigate. I mean, you're probably right. New channel point redeemed. Let Billy ride shotgun up front. So, we are going to do more treasure hunting, but this time with a porpoise. Da 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 da! I was not actually expecting to find her so soon. What? What makes you say that? I don't think it's literally radioactive. She's breathing in the chemicals. You know, I was having the thought about checking to see if that weird part of the, Yep, it's still there. I thought we would actually try doing some past the fence, shenanigans. But, yeah. We're not going to find any actual treasure out here, are we? Again, just, my god. Like, from that nightmare I was talking about earlier in the stream. Your Kerfer unit just starts talking back to you. They'd be both parts exciting and alarming. She's breathing in the Cheeto dust. Skibbity. I wave my sus. Serve up queen. Weird Al isn't going to call me anytime soon. Nothing on the roof, is there? No. A whole scrap piece ain't bad. The goddamn was that? You know, gotta say, despite the horrors, it is still nice out here. Also, I learned the sign on the left side of your screen there can be destroyed. I don't really know for what purpose, but you can. Alright. Keep each other company, huh? You know, talk about, how the hell you got here. My aunt lives in Switzerland. I've never visited. No reason to doubt that this is exactly what it's like. I mean, your aunt is made of some sturdy stuff. If, she's existing with, you know, lamaux and fucking mouths and lakes. I swear that pipe in the ridge there was not there before. Still very curious about that lone tree over yonder. Is it too soon for the arrivals to start setting up shop? I feel like at this point, you'd start seeing the machinations of their treehouse. When she visits, she tends to bring very nice chocolates. That's the sum total of my knowledge of the place. Very good. Chocolates come from there. Also, Claudio Castagnoli. You right. Hey, William. Listen. I'm going to conclude that whatever was going on last night, you were a part of it, but I mean that in a good way. So if there was intruders looking to cause problems in the area and you were scaring them off, I just want to say very good work. I'm pleased we're still in a, well, I don't want to say working relationship, but peaceful coexistence. And I hope we can keep it going that way. And if you ever want to leave like a note or something at the front door as a, so you can tell me what I can give you as thanks, that'd be nice. Because, you know, I'd like to be homies, but if we just are cool dudes who just exist in the same place, I'm okay with that as well. I'm gonna get back now, so you have a good time, whatever you're doing out in this field.
Do you think he buys into it?
Look, I know William can kill me. How else does a statue move around without the intention of stomping some skulls? So, instead of me spying on him like back in the first playthrough, we get good rapport. That way, when William gets pissed and demands entrails to rub on his bronzed exterior, he won't go for mine. Sound logic. That and seeing William just standing there in the field really caught me off guard and I almost screamed. Look, how I deal with my panic. Shut up. Oh, yeah, that gave me a good spoop. Why do I play this in the evening? Like, I don't know if I've gotten far more courageous or if I'm just stubborn and I like having my heart doing Cirque du Soleil backflips within, like... I hate this game. Oh, god damn it. Let me on the goddamn... And let me guess, we, lost her vest and badge as well, eh? These logs weren't here before, were they? Nope. Well, there's her jacket. Can we find her badge? Of course it's saved. Okay, well. At least we got her jacket back. Going back to the discussion, though, do you think Claudio Castagnoli could giant swing in a riral? You're probably thinking, of course he could. He's very strong. Fucking cocks! But the issue I propose is that because even though they're very tall and seem to be thin, how are you going to catch them? With the whole invisibility thing. Wow, we have just... Those tires got completely fucked, huh? I forgot to get the parts out of the storage. Ah! We're good. Oh god.
Meow.
Sorry.
Meow. Meow.
Here's your jacket back, though. We'll try to find your original badge. Oh, that's their badge for identification to get in and out. We'll find it at some point. For now, though, I need to figure... Oh, and it's getting foggy, too! Let's go have dinner. Yes, first timer, that is a smidgems concerning. Fucking hell. If it's not foggier enough to make Silent Hill blush, then it's super cloudy, or it's raining. I still didn't install the keyboard module. No matter. I'm starting to panic so much I'm hearing things left and right. Deploy! I am nowhere close. Oh my god. Alright, now Chad, if you spot any Alamous before me, make sure you tell me. Gotta go make boss happy. Yeah, it was a little sus, not gonna lie. You're still nowhere close to the location. Yeah. I really wish I did not have the navigation prowess of... I was about to say, what the hell is this? But it's a bush. Chat, you're freaking out over nothing. Y'all need to calm down. You know, what would be pretty cool is if they just make it so that the keyboard controls for the bots are default. Because my finger hurts. I feel like I should have Pilot Wings music in the background while I do this. Considering how we're never going to get another Pilot Wings game. Oh no, they're still out there. Just I can't steer the drone worth a damn. Okay. Let's do this. For this playthrough, we are currently on 15. We did do a season 1, quote unquote, where we played to completion. So this is now our season 2. So there's a lot of stuff I'm aware of. And a lot of stuff I'm going to be finding for the first time. Like my Kerfer getting kidnapped. That was fun. Me and my big mouth.
Hello there.
Did I not do it? Oh yeah, she got straight up yoinked. I went to bed upstairs, and when I turned around, I heard, right when I was about to go to bed, I heard like this sharp meow. I turn around, there's a pile of blood on the floor. I go to Kerfer's camera, and she's stuck in this like throbbing meat dimension. Don't, oh, god damn it. And apparently I missed the biggest part of the scare, that when you pass by a window in the base, there would be a possessed Kerfer unit called Skirfero that would walk by. Alright, we did it. Nightmare conquered. Da 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 da. No. I don't think it was the Arrivals. It was like specifically like the possessed Kerfer. I think Bebo, if you're still here, if you can confirm it, but Skirfero. Like, it looks like a Kerfer unit, except its face is all corrupted, it's all rusted. But I'm quite glad I didn't encounter it. Otherwise, yeah. I probably would not have been able to play the game for a solid 2 years? So I've been trying to suss out if this means that we now have a third resident here at the base, or if that was just a one-off thing. Because if it's the former, I do have a crowbar. I know how to use it. I've played Half-Life. Gordon Freeman is my middle name. If it didn't result in my chest feeling tenser than a insert metaphor here, I would be going out there on the ATV to find out what's up. But again, having intense chest discomfort is not in the cards for me tonight. Damn, 100 right on the button. Yeah, I'm something of a gamer. Oh god. Okay, be safe. Love you, bye. Yeah, it's like the past few streams I've been in very down spirits for a variety of reasons. I won't go into it. But even though I have like a level of apathy in me recently, bloody hell, I still can't bring myself to throw myself head first out there. Is it because I brought you back? Is that what's going on here? I find you again for the second playthrough, bring you into my home with a bodyguard with an axe. Kids these days. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more shot. Close the effing door. Okay, so if we are facing this way towards the loading bay, we need to face due left and then cook. Due left. Off she goes. To each their own. Yeah, it's because there was a time, because there's a friend of the stream, I think he might have left, but Bebo, they're playing on Ambiance. I was thinking that, I mean, there's a lot of potential stuff you might not encounter or run into, but I can't remember the exact word they used, but it's just like the frights aren't something they can either want to deal with or are unable to handle because it's just, yeah, too spooky. Which again, it makes sense because the immersive sim aspect of this game has been kind of unmatched. We're on much better target. Point a little that way. Huh? That's not it, but there's just a swing set out here. We are like right on. Can't be above us. The swings by Maxwell? I didn't even know there were swings, so... They're inside the buildings, aren't they? The only thing I will ask is it a loud noise? And how do I avoid triggering it? Because, I don't know if I'm more or less scared now to go check that out. I thought the dig site was supposed to get way more active at, what, like day 40? What's going on here? What are we even doing? Clunk. If you hit something loud, Hey, Billy. You good? Wait, do you mean that as in I have to strike something, or there's going to be a loud noise? Get inside. Good job. I'm just gonna ignore that I heard what I thought to be breathing. And, let's find another signal. I think we'll save investigating the dig site for either A, the morning, or B, another stream. Because that's gonna disappear before we can lock on. Because, yeah. I don't think I can handle, another big scare right now. I would have a lot more courage if all of a sudden 100 gifted subs came in. Don't you disappear. God damn it. Okay, at least there's one right here. Because I thought for a moment it might have been that event I saw in 0.8 where you go into one of the trailers and I think an Arrival comes to throw stuff at you after you read the excerpt from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. But, yeah. I hadn't been expecting that there would be lanterns and apparently residents. I hope they're not evil residents. You know, here I was going to save the game and wrap up the stream. Well. Oh, man. So, yeah, we could be going for a little bit longer tonight, but, yeah, the, slight spooks from earlier and this week in general as, from earlier... Shut up, me. Are catching up to me. At least for the sickness, I think I'm coming over the... There was like a flu or a cold that was going through my place, and we all had a turn getting very ill. So hopefully I'm kicking it here with the next day or so. I need to double check if I have another long weekend. I think I might have Friday off. So that means if we do, that'll be a 3-day weekend. So that'll be very nice. So we can try doing some more streams. Preferably maybe earlier. That way we can have the courage of daylight to go tackle more investigations. Oh, well, thank you there, Joel, for following. We'll hopefully get to see you next time. I don't have anything to plug. As usual, oh, I have the chat right here. I'll just once again mention, friend of the stream, Bebo, is over April playing Souls games and some other stuff in between to take breaks, to raise money for Extra Life. It's for children's hospitals to get the kids games, toys, and whatnot to help pass the time while they're in recovery, rehab, all that good stuff. So it's a good cause. And hopefully we'll do something like that in September, November. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Selak is live. They're also doing Voices of the Void. So for those of you still here, we're going to go raid them. And for the rest of you, we'll see you whenever next. So, till then, go wash your hands, go get some water, and go take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Night.
Interrupted.